Inertia 360, brought to you by Mecanica Solutions, for your weight and mass distribution needs on your CATIA models. For this demonstration, we will use a landing gear assembly and the associated volume model. Opening Inertia 360, we will run the initial weight analysis model and the mass distribution model. Starting with the weight model, we see the progress report as CATIA is opened in the background and the analysis is complete. We can export the analysis to the SQL database as well as to a CSV file. On the CSV file, you see that additional information is appended to the bottom of the report to capture the information on it, and you also see that we have a report in the error list indicating that one of the parts had a materials value overridden. Moving into the mass distribution report, we're using a system-generated CATIA all-CAT part for this analysis. We select our CAT product and our associated volume model. We have the XYZ center of gravity parameters, as well as the ability to select a subset of the volume selections or sections in the volume model. We'll run this report on the full volume model though. Inertia 360 first creates an all-CAT part from the CAT product and then applies the materials from the CAT product, and then subsequently generates all of the clipped parts required based on the volume model separations. After the completion of the clipped parts, the mass distribution calculations are completed, going through the 11 sections of our volume model. And here we have our report with several tabs of information. The full report can be exported to the SQL database as well as each tab page within the report being exported to CSV. We see that each tab contains data for the 11 sections of the volume model. I will go back into CATIA for a moment and make a couple of minor adjustments to our model. Here we had on part 7 titanium material applied to the part and aluminum on the part body, so we delete the titanium on the part level, and on part 8 we change the titanium part assignment to aluminum. We save the data in the model and we'll return to Inertia 360 now and rerun both the weight and the mass distribution. Note that the tool preserves the last file information that was used. We again export the weight report to the SQL database and rerun the mass distribution, and we'll export that data to the SQL database as well. Now having the second reports both in the SQL database, we can look at historical reports. There's mass distribution and weight reports stored for history as they're saved. If you click on any element in the list, you get to see the report. If you select 2, you can do a comparison. You see report 1 versus report 2, where it contains the original report 1 detail, the original report 2 detail, and the rows that changed amongst them that are the same, as well as additional tabs for rows that are in the first report but not in the second report, and rows in the second report but not in the first report. This allows you to compare and easily see what has changed. The same thing for the mass distribution report. You can reopen any of the existing reports or select 2 and do a comparison. And in that comparison, here you have the original 4 tabs with, for each individual tab, the comparison results. And in here you see that in volume 5, 6, 7 and 8, there has been changes which are relating to part 7 and part 8. And in the density tab, we can see in the rows to change that part 7 and part 8 in fact changed from titanium to aluminum as the material base. We hope this video has shown you the basics of Inertia 360. Contact Mecanica Solutions for more details as well as the potential of a free trial.